Welcome to Liferay DXP 7.2 DevOps training. A new version, a new training, and a new setup, new objectives. What are we doing here? We're installing and maintaining Liferay DXP, and in most cases this also applies to Liferay CE 7.2. To be honest, it isn't that much that changed between the versions 7.1 and 7.2. Most of the changes you probably already know happened in 6.2 to 7.0 and then a couple more to 7.1. Now, if you know how to maintain, how to well keep it running 7.1, then you know most of what's applicable to DXP 7.2. That being said, let's go through our objectives. What are we doing here? We are looking at the integration or at the applicability of Liferay DXP and the DevOps world, where I will only go very briefly into what's DevOps, because I'm assuming you're in DevOps training, you found this training, you know why you're here. You don't need me to tell you what DevOps is. And then we're going to install or look at the Docker tooling. So in this training, we are using Docker, first of all, to be buzzword compliant, because doesn't everybody use Docker these days? Well, but it has a good opportunity for us to just show you the script, the actual Docker file. This is a lot more precise than telling you, go unzip some bundle, edit this file, edit that file, start here, integrate here. The Docker file basically will tell you this is what happens, what makes a zip file ready to run installation of Liferay DXP. As far as I'm concerned, that's my main reason and the main opportunity, the main advantage that we get from Docker. There are other advantages, yes, running Liferay in Docker, you probably want that in several instances, but I don't care too much about the real world. We're using Docker in a very simplified way. And I'm going to cover what the simplified way is during these days, during this training. We're going to install Docker naturally on your operating system. Probably, talking to the people in the room here, probably nobody has brought their server park, but I see everybody has brought their notebook, and it's only one. So we're going to install everything on that one notebook, hoping that the resources will be fine, will be good. And for that, we're going to install Docker first, or at least we're going to discuss how to install Docker first on Windows, on Mac OS, and on Linux. It all works quite well. And then we're going to build our first Docker image or container, run it. So just that we have the test here, does Docker run for you?